The Public Health Agency of Canada has quietly admitted what lockdown critics warned about all along, that the COVID overreaction left Canadians in a mental health crisis. According to the agency's latest survey, a staggering 23% of Canadians screened positive for anxiety, depression, or both, and 8% screened positive for post-traumatic stress disorder. These aren't a minor blip. They are signs of a population still reeling years after the World Health Organization downgraded COVID from a global threat to an ongoing issue. For years, anyone who dared point out the obvious, that endless lockdowns, shuttered businesses, and forced isolation would have long-term consequences, well, they were all mocked as anti-science. Although now, the government's own numbers prove those people right, and yet no one who pushed these destructive policies has faced accountability. The politicians, the health bureaucrats, the media cheerleaders who demanded we stay home to stay safe, well, they've basically skated on this issue. At the same time, many of those control freak ghouls are still on the government payroll, or in some cases, now banning people from the woods in the name of public safety and writing op-eds to insult those who question the science of hiking causing forest fires. And meanwhile, Canadians who stood up to end the lockdown mandates, like Tamara Leach and Chris Barber and the other Freedom Convoy participants, are the ones dragged through the courts and threatened with jail time. And the worst damage? Well, it was done to kids, which is what we already knew at the time. Public Health Agency's own data shows youth hospitalizations for mental health issues and harm spiked after the lockdown, especially among girls. Youth in Alberta saw a surge in diagnoses of anxiety, depression, and ADHD, with mortality rates among those in mental health care more than doubling. Yet the former premier who did it, Jason Kenney, doesn't have the good sense to disappear into well-earned obscurity. He's out there opining about Western separation, underestimating the anger once again of the same Albertans who sent him packing for violating their rights with his illegal lockdowns, and they were indeed illegal. National studies confirm what every parent knows. Students lost years of learning, socialization, and stability. Life satisfaction, sleep, and school performance all crashed. Again, particularly for girls and already vulnerable youth. Eating disorders amongst teens exploded, with thousands of hospitalizations, 3/4 of them among girls aged 12 to 17. This was predictable, it was preventable, and it was warned about in real time. But instead of listening, our leaders chose panic and punishment. Today, Canadians, especially kids, are paying the price. This is one of those times I really hate to say, I told you so, but we sure did. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. We've seen lockdowns in the name of public health. Now they're trying lockdowns in the name of the climate, particularly on the east coast of Canada, to sign a petition against banning people from nature in the name of fighting climate change. Please go to noclimatelockdowns.com.